dark circles go crazy. I probably should have said I was doing a live. That would have been smart. But I didn't say I was doing a live. Oh well. Whoever comes in, comes in. Aha. Hello, hello, hello. Man, it's so weird not having background music, but I forgot that Instagram doesn't like background music, and so I'm trying my hardest not to get, like... Ooh, my ribs hurt. Anyways, hi. Mind the filter that is somehow enhancing my dark circles. Literally just got home from practice, and I just wanted to say hi and just get y'all hyped up for stuff. So yes, see, the thing is with this length of hair, this like bob length, anytime I put my hair up in like one of these half ponytails, it's giving Aaron Yeager. It's giving Aaron Yeager. I have been so tempted to do one of those stupid TikTok audios. It's like, what's the one it's like? Something like, Armin, the frat party's starting. We have to go. Jaeger bomb. I've been so tempted to do one of those just because I've been putting my hair in a stupid little ponytail a lot lately. And it feels Aaron Yeagery. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to come in, say hi. Guys, can you believe it's 2 days away? 2 days away? 2 days away? Crazy, I know, right? Crazy. Lord, what are my baby hairs doing? There is a lot of sweat that is getting taken away by the filter, so you don't see it. You don't know the sweat. You don't see the sweat, therefore it doesn't exist. Why do I still have these on? Anyways, oh my god, hi Twan. D2. I know, right? 2 days from what? Y'all, you're following me and you don't know what's 2 days from now? Guys. Guys, in 2 days, Vital Check comes out, the collab that me and Kiko are doing. Damn, I'm gonna be so for real with y'all right now. How are you following me and not knowing what comes in 2 days? I have questions. Not shaming y'all, I'm just curious. Please, I've been busy. You're telling me. Anyways, just wanted to chill with y'all for a bit, say hi, because it's been a while. Yes, I was actually just about to address that. So, is it AleXa? Is it Kim's Hetty? What the hell is your name? What the hell? What the helly? What the helliante? What the helly berry? That has just become... It's living. It's like a worm in the back of my brain right now. The what the helly? Anyways, so I know with once I freedom. I said, hey, we're not gonna use AleXa anymore. I am rebranding. I want to go by Kim's Haiti. While there is truth to that, for the sake of being smart, like I took this into like a business perspective. For this collab I'm doing with Kiko, I am going to continue going by AleXa because that name is what's been out in the public for the past 7 years or so at this point, and that's what people know me by. So once I reestablish my audience again, and then I can start my rebrand in the future when I do my like individual solo projects, if that makes sense. So it's not that I'm against being called AleXa. I'm not. I know it seemed that way in the beginning. Maybe I just did not construe my words correctly, and I apologize for if there was any confusion or la-di-da. But again, I think I said this the very first live I did. I'm perfectly legally able to use the name AleXa, so no problems there. I really wanted to do just a full 180 once I escaped prison. But again, looking at this from a business perspective, because after all, I am an adult and I have a business mindset most of the time, doing this first collab, putting myself back out in the public eye again as an idol. I want to keep the name AleXa for this, just so people are like, oh, AleXa, I ain't seen that name in a damn long minute. You know, it's like, well, shoot, where's she been? And then hopefully people will be like, aha, oh, she's back. And then when this collab is over, when the promotions are over later on in the future, once I rebrand personally, it's not a collab or like a project of sorts. Once it's me doing solo stuff again, then I'm going to try to shift over to Kim's Hey. And the thing is, I also know there's a lot of confusion with my social media handles being Serenade, but, AleXa remaining the stage name. But once again, guys, not all people's social media handles are their performance names, stage names, so whatever. I just needed a different social media handle considering they stole. That'll count. Plus, again, from a business perspective, I didn't want to put AleXa in my handle because there's a lot of, gratefully, is that a word? Thankfully? I'm forgetting English. Anyways, thankfully there's a lot of AleXa fan accounts, but the thing is, I didn't want to get a new unverified account with AleXa in it to be confused with something else. Like, oh wait, that's the AleXa account, but this is another AleXa account. So that's why I avoided using AleXa completely in my new social medias, if that makes sense. Anyways, real talk though, what are your fans going to be called? Yeah, I'm going back to Beasties. If you happened to follow me before I became an idol, back when it was just the days of humble K-pop cover artists on Instagram, I used to call the fans, the thing is, I don't like saying fans because I wasn't famous back then. It feels weird to call the social media following I had fans, but if you were a fan of mine before I debuted, I did call my fans Beasties. Beasties derived from when Maleficent calls Aurora Beastie in the movie Maleficent. That's where it comes from. I have a very deep-rooted love for Maleficent. I have a very deep-rooted love for Maleficent, so y'all are back to Beasties. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I need to address. Anything that I need to address? Oh boy, someone earlier asked for the lip combo. Not even joking, brother. Where is it? My purse is right here. Shit you not, it's literally just a lip liner and a lip oil. This is LA Girl Cosmetics Shockwave Nude Lip Liner in shade Rosewood. Bing bong. And then I just used the Vanilla Co. lip oil in shade, can't read, Plum Mauve. Wow, it's nice to sit down and breathe. Wowzers. Will I be making Korean music? Yes, baby. This is a full-on K-pop comeback. Finally. 88 years later. So I know if I'm going to do any music show promotions. Well, I can't say just yet. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's not like I was just contacting a bunch of friends to do a TikTok challenge or anything. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm crying. Was the filter fading in and out when I was drinking? Kind of, sort of. I only have it on because we can't really see it now because the filter, but I'm kind of red because I just got home from practice and I didn't want to look red, so that's why I have the filter on. But anyways, it really has been 88 years. I know it looks like it has been a stressful situation, but it's great that you're finally getting fully out of that. Thank you. Yeah, it was stressful, but I ain't gonna talk. But again, I said this before. I know y'all are curious, rightfully so, but all I can say is, as Beyonce said, is the best revenge is your paper. So, We're just gonna keep it that way. If twerking is the dance challenge, I can join. Lie. It's not the dance challenge, but there is a point in the choreo where there's like a little bit of a twerk. It's not full on like twerk. It's just a bit of a baby twerk. Bit of a baby twerk. But what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell, Barry? What the hell, Burton? What the hell, LeBron James? What the hell, Cyrus? That unfortunately has actually been in my vernacular for the past couple of days, and it has shown itself in the most unserious times. Tulsa misses you. I hope y'all in Tulsa are doing okay. I know there was actually a tornado in Oklahoma a couple days ago. Hope y'all are okay. I know it was like out in like, I think like the Owasso, not Claremore. It was out in the Owasso area, question. But I hope y'all are doing okay if you're out in the Tornado Alley. 'Tis the season, y'all, and that's, gosh. Well, I'm a little lightheaded. That's crazy. I'm gonna be so real. I have not slept very well the past couple of days, but we're fine. Hey, so are you not in a company now? Correct. Right now, I am just independent. Independent for the time being. For the time being. We're working on it. I am always cooking up stuff behind the scenes, so don't you worry a hair on your pretty little head. Don't you worry about it. Mama's got a plan. Mama always has a plan. And now that I'm in charge of myself, things are great. Have some sugar, Pookie. Might help you. Baby, it's like 1:35 in the morning. My ass does not need sugar or caffeine at this time. Granted, I'm drinking Gatorade, but like, it's for the electrolytes. Because I'm dehydrated. Anyways. Good, your hair is so amazing. Thank you. It's incredibly sweaty and messy, but you can't tell if you aren't seeing me in person right now, but thank you. Y'all, I gotta do my nails soon. Oh, that is a hangnail. You saw nothing. I gotta do my nails soon. Because I'm debating if I want to use press-ons for things, or if I want to do gel. I haven't done gel in forever because I was trying to like make my nails like healthy again and like strong, but only one thing can be growing healthy and strong in my body apparently, because these are still kind of, they're not weak, but they're just not as like good as they used to be. But yeah, I gotta do my nails soon. I'm trying to think. I gotta practice tomorrow. Hold on. Well, today. If I were to do a nail live, would y'all want to see that? It's gonna take at least 2 hours or so probably, but would y'all want to just chill with me while I do my nails, or like, should that just be like, Alex, shut up, do your nails, and then come on live and show us? Biotin supplements. Oh, Imani. Baby girl, if you saw all the supplements I have in my, like, kitchen cabinet, you'd be like, damn, are you dying? I'm taking so many supplements. Are they doing anything? I really don't know, to be honest, but, because I've got biotin, I've got magnesium, I got calcium, I got iron, I got zinc, I got B12, I got B6, I got fish oil, I've got... Do your nails. Okay, nail live. Try to think of how time is gonna work so I can give you a heads up. Oh my gosh, my eyes are so dry. So if I think about how long practice is gonna take tomorrow, because we had late practice today. Well, we started at 6 and then we took a break and then we went back. Tomorrow, practice starts at 6. I think we're going till 10, so if I come home, it's going to be... let's just shoot for 11 p.m. KST. So, about 2 hours before this. 3. I'll tweet it and I'll probably put it in my story. I'll make an announcement, but just giving you a general idea. Tomorrow, probably around 2-3 hours before now. Oh man, I gotta figure. Well, I have an idea what I want to do, but boy. I think the teaser goes out tomorrow. I don't know. I just got the file when I got home, so you know. Alex, practicing? God, the timeline is slowly healing. I know, it's been forever since I've been in a practice room. But the feeling is great, and I'm very happy, so. Twan, what are you and Izzy yapping about in the freaking chat? Black and green nails like Beetlejuice. No, I'm thinking about going silver, like chromatic almost, which is ironic because when I debuted, I had silver chrome nails, but they were short. And we all know Mama doesn't do short nails. Mama doesn't do short nails. No. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing chromatic nails because I have shit that I want to. I follow so many nail accounts. Here's the thing. I'm going to be very open and honest with this. I do have, like, separate social media accounts, but, like, just to, like, follow tattoo artists and, like, nail artists and, like, hairstylists because I don't want to just be following a bunch of other things on my main accounts. So, anyways. But on my other account, I'm following, like, so many artists, nail artists from, like, Japan specifically. And I've seen so many, like, really good designs. I'm just like, ooh. I might take a little dip from that, mix it together, and Jay, please. Hi, Jay. Long time no see. My brother from another mother. Hello. Oh, boy. Maybe a chrome hearts. See, I was thinking something along the lines of, like, a chrome hearts kind of vibe, but without color. Because I wanted to be straight up chrome. So, AleXa, please go to the Philippines. Again, y'all, I want to, and there's a lot of things I want to do, but there's a lot of things I gotta establish before I can start hopping and bopping all over the world. So, my eyes are so dry. Why? Oh my god. Ooh. Sorry, I just got a notification. I can't read it because I am live, but I will read it when I cut the live, yes. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm just very happy, I'm just happy. Like, this is gonna sound romantic. Romantic? Oh my god, I can't speak English. This is gonna sound dramatic as hell because I'm dramatic. But guys, like, it's crazy that this is actually about to happen for me. Like, if I'm being so for real, like, a couple of years ago, I thought, damn, this is the end of the line for me. Like, I don't, like, this is it. Like, I need to start looking at going back to college or something like that. Like, I genuinely thought, like, career, dead, rest in peace. Genuinely thought that. And I'm just so grateful and fortunate to have friends and people around me who have continually lifted me up and respected me and just been people I can rely on. And especially now with Kiko, like, as it is, I literally got introduced to Kiko, like, towards the end of last year. I'm not even, like, joking, guys. Like, we were very new friends. And then, you know, when I brought up to her in conversation at one point that, like, you know, contract was ending soon, this, that, the other, she was like, oh, you know, like, if we could collab in the future, like, that'd be, like, great. And I was like, say less. So we got the ball rolling, and, like, I'm I'm really, to say I'm not surprised would be a lie. I'm still a little bit surprised, but like, I'm a little surprised, but I'm so in awe that everything came to fruition. Like, working with Kiko and her team and her label has just been such a breath of fresh air. Like, I mean, even like, I'm not gonna go on a huge tangent or whatever, but I'm just happy and I'm grateful, and I just pray that this is just the first step in like a long journey that's yet to be started, you know, like, and again, this is gonna sound dramatic as hell, but again, I am dramatic as hell because I'm a theater kid. I haven't genuinely felt this at ease and this happy in a long time. Like, being completely transparent, there was like a long period of time where like I genuinely was not happy, like, ever. Like, definitely had to put on a happy face for work and around friends and stuff, but oh, my eye is so dry. But genuinely just was not happy. Like, I couldn't wake up in the morning and think, what's the reason to be happy today? But now it's like before I go to bed, and as soon as I wake up and go to sleep knowing that I have reasons to be happy. So, and of course that's not to say like, oh, I had no reason to be happy. I know you all exist, obviously. Like, I wouldn't exist without you, clearly. But like, I don't mean like fan artist way or just, you know, support kind of way. Just in my personal life / career was just like, damn, I got nothing going for me. Man, but I know some of y'all aren't religious or got different religions, and I'm not trying to push a religious agenda on y'all, because trust me, that's not, but I'm just gonna say God works in mysterious ways, but he's always come through for me, so yeah, dang. Crazy the journey that this has been, but here we are, guys, 2 days away. 2 days away. If you're happy, we are too. Man, no, it's insane too, because yesterday we had like a full run through with like the dance team and everything, and we were, of course, like taking videos to monitor it, watch it back, and then, you know, keep practicing and everything. But when I watched just when we watched like the first monitoring video of our practice that we recorded, man, I felt like I was gonna cry immediately. I felt like I was gonna cry. I feel like I'm gonna cry now. It's because it's late and I haven't slept in days, but that's on me because I have insomnia and I need to get off my phone at night. Anyways, but I felt like I was gonna cry because it's like, damn, like this just feels like, it's nice to just feel included, you know? It's like, just being, oh my god, Kiko's here. Hi, Kiko. 안녕, 공주님. Like, it's just, you know, I'm around people that respect me, people that are, like, genuinely kind to me, you know? Like, I just wanted to cry, because it's just like, man, this is what I've been wanting to do for the past 3 years, and I'm finally getting the opportunity to do it again. Like, it was just, man. But I will say that's not to get twisted and say that my dance team in the past or whatever didn't respect everything. No, not saying that at all. I love my dancers that I had back when those times with, I mean, I'm still tight with my girlies, Tassom and Nazumi. I don't know if they were or are still, but they're doing backup for Minji 선배님, 21 Minji 선배님. They are her dancers, so yeah. But no, I love my dancers from before, obviously, but you know, this is a whole new team, but it's just, there's so much respect, there's so much love, there's so much community. Yeah, it just, when it comes down to everything, I had a conversation with the Isanim and like Kiko the other day, like 2 days ago? I don't know. I think another reason I'm just so emotional about all this is just, it just comes down to the fact that I'm being respected. Like, that sounds dramatic. It does. I know. And I'm not trying to start anything here. I don't like when people start things. But I'm just being completely transparent here. I'm being respected for, like, the first time in forever. So, yeah, when that reality hit me, I cried because I'm like, ooh, this is a foreign feeling. Wow. Oh, boy. Oh. You see it? 언니 사랑해. 나도 사랑해. 진짜 사랑해. 아. 너 덕분에 내가 웃을 수 있어. I'm crying now. Fuck. Oh, God. But yeah, 2 days. 2 days. April 10th, noon, 12 p.m. KST. That's when Vital Check, the Kiko and AleXa collab, comes out. If you aren't already following my good friend Kiko, please do. Check out her previous songs because she's great. She's great. She's very fun to be around. She's very talented. I love her. So make sure you're following her too. So, yeah. What happened? Why did she cry? I'm just emotional because I'm happy. I haven't cried happy tears in a long time, so they hit harder. D, 2, bow, bow, bow. So happy to see you back on track, girl. Thank you. I'm happy to be back on track. Oh, girl, I know as an ENFP, it's hard to acknowledge that your pain is valid. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, let's just keep on yapping for a bit, because I just feel like yapping. We haven't spoken in a while, so why not now? But, man, I don't want to keep bringing negative things up. Shoot. But, like, again, just to put things in perspective, guys, like, I would like to assume most of you know, but if you don't, surprise. Last October, when my father passed away, stuff was just really difficult behind the scenes. Like, really difficult. Ugh. I keep looking over there because, oh my god, whew, maybe going live was a bad idea. I don't know. Whatever. I've been through a lot recently. But the reason I keep looking over there is because, God. When my dad passed away, some of my close friends here in Korea, they just organized like a hangout for us just to see each other and just, you know, give me support. And one of my friends had bought like a house plant for me, and all my friends like wrote little messages for my dad on the pot, and it's sitting right there. I've been taking care of it for the past 4 months at this point. Yeah. So it's just a reminder that like I have a good support system. And like the thing is too, it's like my family obviously knew my situation, and like my dad being unwell at the time, it really pained me to know that he was worried about, you know, my future, my career, what was going to happen to me. And I kept on reassuring him. It's like, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to find a way to make things work. And, unfortunately, when he passed, I didn't have this set up yet because there was still unfinished business on that end. But, now that it's time to, reappear back in the spotlight again, I'm sorry for crying. I really wasn't expecting to get on live and cry. Wow. I wish... Well, I know he can see me. I know he knows what's going on. I know he's gonna see it, but you get what I mean. I wish my dad was still around to see that everything's okay. Yeah, there was just a lot going on at the end of last year. So, the fact that this collab is happening, it's truly a gift. It's a godsend gift, I'd like to think maybe my dad had some hand in making this happen somehow. If he did, thank you, Dad. I really was not expecting to cry. I'm sorry. I know that, not everybody has a healthy relationship with their family, with their parents especially, but in my case, I've always had a very close bond with my mom and my dad. And at the end of the day, as the firstborn child, and I guess the daughter of the family, I've always wanted nothing more than to make my parents proud and, have them know that I'm secure, I'm safe, I've got it under control, I've got things unlocked, don't worry about me, especially since, I live in Korea, I haven't lived back at home in America for the past, when did I move out here, 2018, 7 years, yeah, and I mean, I'm so glad that my mom came out to Korea in February, and she's thinking about coming again in the summer, so that's good, but, my mom is very much so worrywart, and, me living not just out of state, but in a foreign country, she's always worried about me, but, with this collab coming to fruition, with this collab happening, it's like she can rest easy knowing, okay, things are under control. Things are good. Because there really was a time when my family and I were, really worried. As I'm sure you could guess. But, yeah. I don't know, there's just been a lot of emotions hitting me lately mainly because of happiness, obviously. Mainly positive emotions hitting me that make me emotional. That's kind of redundant. But, every now and then I do get stuck on sad thoughts, wishing my dad was still here to see this happen, because the last performance of mine that my dad was actually able to see in person was, when I did Jingle Ball 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, that was actually right before he got diagnosed. Yeah, because after Jingle Ball, I went home for a couple of weeks for Christmas and such. Wait, was it Christmas? My timelines are all messed up. Either way, the last performance my dad saw in person was my Jingle Ball performance. He couldn't come to my tour at the beginning of last year because he had gotten unwell to the point that being in public was kind of unsafe, When you have cancer, your immune system just Yeah, so he... I'm sorry. I've had this discussion many times with friends, and I've never gotten this emotional. That's well, I have gotten emotional, but not to this extent. But oh man. But yeah, he was too unwell to come to my tour last year, and that was in around this time, actually. Yeah, it was around this time in April when I was touring last year, if I'm correct. Yeah, because my mom and brother drove up to Tulsa for the Tulsa concert back at Kane's Ballroom, so love that. It was like a sold out, packed to the max. That's still such a happy memory of mine. And then for the Dallas concert, it was my mom, but my dad couldn't come, obviously. Yeah. Fair warning now, throughout this whole promotion period, if I go live, I probably will be emotional due to many reasons. Mainly happy ones, obviously. But also because, I mean, I don't know how many of y'all are in a similar boat with me. You don't gotta say anything in the comments if you don't want to, but if you've ever lost a parent or just like someone from your immediate family, I mean, if you lost a loved one in general, you know, but the fact it's like, oh my God, you know, man, the grieving process, man, because he passed in October, so that was October, November, December, January, February, March, April. It's been basically half a year, which is insane. But, see, I am concerned that during promotions, after performance, I'm trying to be vague as hell right now, but obviously I'm not being vague. After performances, I might start crying because 1, I'm happy. Wow, back on music shows. 2, wish my dad could see it. Oh, God. Anyways, let's switch the subject. Let's get to something happy real quick. But, love you guys. Thank you for always being such a positive support system for me and always being in my corner. Oh man, when this live is done, I'm gonna cry in the shower after probably 30 minutes. It's healthy. Haven't cried in an hour. It's probably healthy to get it out. Oh, Lord. Okay. What get you more excited about having control of your life again? Oh. Like, the most exciting thing for me right now about being independent is that, like, I call the shots. I call the shots. Like, yeah. I mean, that's kind of a given, having control of my life again. Wow, shocker, I have control of my life. But, yeah, I think it's just me being able to call the shots, me being able to dictate, you know, things. Really vague. I don't know, I can't come up with, like, an eloquent answer at the moment. Yeah, but, things have really turned, like, such a 180 for me these last couple of months. Like, I was in such a bleak and dark and hopeless place, and now I'm, like, joyful and full of hope and just ready to take on the world again. It's just, it's crazy to me how fast things change, but I'm so grateful. Like, man. Got your back, queen. Thank you, Dre. Thanks, man. Sorry I couldn't see you when you were in Korea. I've literally missed like three of my friends like within the last month have come to Korea, and I have not been able to hang out with them at all. Not because of like, well, yeah, because of scheduling. Like we started this project basically as soon as I got out, and so it's like, you know, practice and recording and fittings and music video and la 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 la. So, but yeah, hopefully when you come back, we can actually hang out. So, and one of my other friends literally was just in Korea up until this morning. They flew out this morning. They were here for the weekend because they came to see a musical here. And like, I was like, well, I got practice, so won't see you there, buddy, but come back soon. You know, over 2 nights we got. Yeah, exactly. We got other times to chill. It's not like we've never chilled before, but when you come back, let me know. Let me know. Don't cry. Y'all, if I'm being so for real, I am someone who cries a lot. Hi, Layla. Miss you too, Layla. But yeah, I'm someone that feels emotions very deeply. Like when I feel extreme happiness, I cry. And when I feel just the deepest of sadness, I cry. Like I really am someone that just feels so deeply. And so you can imagine when things were less than stellar for me, how I felt. Because if this is how I feel being happy, it's very... But, yeah. Queen never cry. Queen always cry. Queen always cry. When I cry, it gives me a headache, so I try to hold it in. Only when I cry super hard, then I get a headache. But that's what Tylenol is for, bestie. So, you realize you've been a fan since you were 13. Well, baby, how old are you now? Don't make me feel old, please. I literally was having an age discussion earlier, and I was like, damn. I keep forgetting that, like, in the world of K-pop, I'm kind of up there in age. I don't look it. Thank you, genetics. But when the reality hits me, when I'm like, oh, this person from this group is born 2006. Stellar. 10 years difference with me. Crazy. Oh, you turned 18 last month. Okay, so well, congrats on being an adult. Now you can vote. I don't know what country you're from, but yeah. Okay, so 5 years. Okay. Because, isn't the point of being alive to be able to feel a lot? That is something that I've recently, taken to heart. I'm not going to get back into depressing stuff right now. But yes, being alive is to experience things. So, always grateful for new experiences at this point. So, you're going to be 27 this year, baby. I'm going to be 29. Yes, there's a filter on, but doesn't do much except just smooth the skin. But y'all, I'm almost 30. Crazy, right? Thank you, genetics. You're a 99 lighter. That's my little brother's age. Also, moving 32, fellow 32-year-old in the chat. What's up? Mom! Hi, Mom! Oh my god. Mom in the live. Hi, Mom. Everyone say hi to Mama AleXa. Oh, other Alex in the live too. Hi, other Alex. What's good, other Alex? You'll be 30 in August. Are you a Leo or a Libra? Are you a Leo or a Libra? it's so crazy to me how quiet my new apartment is. Well, I mean, it's because of the area I moved to. Granted, old apartment was also in a quiet area, but the thing is, like, Christian is getting ready to go back to Tulsa. Hi, Christian. Hi, little brother. Hi, little brother. We should probably call soon, because that'd be nice. Had to catch up. You're a Leo? Love that. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. Like, I used to live, like, in the Gangnam area, and, like, I had, like, where I used to live was, like, in one of, like, the back streets, not the main roads, thank God, so it was quiet enough, but living in Gangnam, there was always drunk people in the street, like, every night. So, despite there being, like, no traffic, I could hear people in the streets every night, and I was like, and the building I used to live in, the first 3 stories were an English academy for, like, elementary students. So, in the morning, if I wanted to sleep in, I couldn't because it was children. And then at night, if I wanted to sleep, I couldn't because it was drunk people. But fortunately, where I moved to, it's not residential, so to say, but, like, it's mainly older folks here. And, like, I live in one of the back roads, so, like, it's quiet. It's peaceful. Like, I can fall asleep very nicely here. I still haven't given you guys an apartment tour yet because, she's not ready. There's lots of clutter I gotta take care of. Oh my god, Ginny. Hi, Ginny. Everybody say hi to Ginny. Another free girl. Hi, Ginny. But yeah, guys, I'm not even joking. I moved in, and, like, within that week, we got super busy into preparation for this, so I still have not had time to throw away the pile of folded cardboard boxes from my IKEA furniture. It's literally right behind my camera. It's a big ass box of... I gotta throw that away. Yeah. And there's still other stuff I have to organize. Like, it's clean enough that I've had, like, friends over. Obviously, it's not unclean. It's just not organized, you know. But, yeah. Free girl. Free girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Wait, so we can be expecting an apartment tour? Hopefully! I'm gonna say this month. Like, it'd be pushing my luck if I were to say this month. But hopefully after promotions, maybe I can give you guys an apartment tour. Free girls. I know that's right. I know that's right. But, I mean, you can see behind me, my walls are white marble. So, moving up in the world. Also, low-key, this IKEA couch, if I'm being so for real, I have fallen asleep on this thing twice. It's not the most comfortable thing, because it's kind of like, it's firm. It's not really, like, soft, but, like, when you're drunk enough, and if you pass out, you pass out, so. And what I love is this is one of those IKEA couches that, like, folds out into a queen-size bed, so quality. Do you like the new apartment? Yes, because it was my choice. So, I love it. There's a lot of decorating I want to do, but first I have to organize it. You know, I gotta get the skeleton done before I, like, flesh it out, you know, and turn it into, like, a, you know, my environment. But one moment, I had to pop my neck. Don't be surprised by the noise. There we go. I should probably go to a chiropractor, but I don't want them to break my ribs. This thing on mute for a word, but manifesting all success. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Girl, your neck. Guys, my neck, my back, my knees, and my wrists. Ugh. Man, I tell you, like, I think doing like pom and ballet when I was younger, up until I was like a teenager, it did a number on my body. Like, I'm really curious to see like what my physical body age is, because that's a thing. They do it like hospitals now. They can tell you what age you're. No, wait, that's your skin. Is it your skin or is it your body? Well, I know skin is. I don't know. Ignore me. I do want to see what age my skin is, though. I'm very curious, because my friend did it, and like it was like right on the dot for her. But like, as an Asian person, I'm really curious to be like, how old is my skin? Anyways, but yeah, no, like I know for a fact doing ballet and pom for years, like the impact that like point ballet has on your joints, and like all these jumps and turns and shit has on your joints for like pom and cheerleading, like, oh my god. In my mind, I like to be like, well, you know, doing those physically strenuous things at a young age, it stunted my growth, but no, mama, I was supposed to be short from the get-go. There's no way anything stunted my growth. I was just always destined to be short. Point killed your ankles. Honestly, point didn't really hurt my ankles. It hurt my knees more. Oh my god, no, my hips are also bad from pom. Like, any 2 cosplay questions in a row. Do I have any favorites? Do I have anything upcoming? If I'm being so honest, I have not really had time to think about that, because there's been a lot of moving parts here in the background. But my friends and I are already discussing Halloween plans, because that's just how we are. So we have Halloween plans in discussion, but like cosplay wise, nothing yet has been decided on my end. But favorite cosplays I've done? I mean, I really am proud of the Panty Anarchy one I did, because I made that one. So, yeah. It's April! Yeah, baby, we're like 8 days into April. Well, if you're not in Korea, you're 7 days in April. Ooh, I live in the future. But you go to the chiropractor monthly. Listen, I wish I could, but I'm just like so... Bye, honey, talk soon. Okay, Mom, I'll text you when I'm done. Love you, Mom. I used to go to a chiropractor pretty regularly. Guys, I'm forgetting my English. I'm being so serious. But after breaking my ribs, the chiropractor didn't. I broke the ribs working out. But after breaking my ribs 2 years ago, I've been scared to go back to the chiropractor, because I just don't want anything to potentially go wrong, you know? I just, because when I tell y'all, broken rib pain is some of the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life. Like, and that's coming from someone that's, you know, not completely snapped, but definitely heavily strained, almost torn a ligament in their ankle, in their knees. I tore a muscle in my back. Like, I broke my leg as a child. I dislocated my knee once. Like, it literally, like, it was like, what, like, you know, if this is your leg, you know, the kneecap sits here. At one point, my kneecap moved to, like, here. Because when I was in pom, I landed on my leg wrong, so... I've experienced many injuries in my life, but ribs were the worst. Oh, God, it's bad. You tore your ACL? Oh, Mama, I know that is not easy to recover. That is not easy to recover. How are you still alive? Prayer. How are you still in one piece? Prayer. You've never broken a bone? What does it even feel like? It feels, painful. That's all I can say. I can't really describe the feeling of breaking a bone, because it's just, how do you describe the feeling of breaking a bone? Will and determination, amen. Amen, brother. But, let's see. Yeah, and also, as a person with several tattoos and piercings, it's like, pain is typically no big deal for me, but like, broken ribs, That was a test. I will say, this is actually really funny. So, back when I broke my ribs, when I had my purple hair, I don't know if you guys remember, but I had to perform at an awards show here in Korea when I had my split purple hair. And, I will never forget being told to not say anything about having broken ribs. Even though I had to modify the choreo to be holding a hand mic and not dance full out because I had broken ribs. But I was told to not say anything, as if people wouldn't get suspicious by the performance alone. And yet, it's so funny because when I was announced for, like, you know, when award shows work, you know, different artists go on at different times, when they were announcing me or whatever, or when was it when I got my award? I don't remember. Either way, when one of the MCs was introducing me, they were like, oh, and also, she performed today with, like, 3 broken ribs, da-da-da-da, and I was like, I didn't say anything, but how did you know? How did you know? But I was grateful that somebody said it. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm not gonna get into it. My brain just went somewhere else, and shouldn't discuss that. But, yeah. Choose your next piercing. Either lobes pierced twice on each side and a helix on the right. Then baby, get a helix on the left. Just even it out. Just, you know. That was an insane time, because what? You're telling me, buddy boy. You're telling me. We need a podcast. Once I've established things, then perhaps we'll see what we can do about a podcast. But I mean, the thing is, like, right now, everybody or their mama has a podcast. It's very oversaturated, and I'm like, mayhaps I shall not. My mom just texted me. I need to check that after the live. Oh, gosh. Is it better to get a lot of piercings at the same time? I wouldn't advise it. And, like, from what I've heard, I don't know how correct this is because I'm not a piercer, nor did I go to medical school. So don't take my word as, is it my word as law or my word as... I'm forgetting my expressions in English. This is painful. Anyways, take what I say with a grain of salt. I heard that you're not supposed to get multiple piercings at once. Like, maybe 2, sure, but, like, I think someone I know, like, got, like, 5 done at once, and I'm like... And then I heard from somebody that, like, you're not supposed to do that. And so I was like, what? My word is gospel. That's what it is. Thank you. My word is gospel. See, what would I do without y'all? What would I do without y'all? How do you sleep with those piercings? Easily. And I'm going to tell you all this now. Like, when it comes to my outer piercings, well, minus this one right now, because whatever. This is the only, like, ball piercing I have right now on the outside. Everything else I have is hoops. Because hoops will turn in your ear. They're not going to press against things. So that's why I purposely do, like, the shell of my ear. The shell, is that the correct word? I don't know. The outside of my ear with hoops. Now, I do have, like, you know, a piercing ball on my flat and like, my inner lobes, but, like, those don't affect me as much. Plus, my inner lobe piercings, like, if you're gonna look, this is the piercing ball on my flat, but on my, like, these are tiny in my inner lobe. So, you have an ear on your piercings. I truly do. I like my piercings with a little bit of ear. I keep getting so many emails. I have got some kind of dietary need at the moment. I can tell. I'm like, why are my cuticles so... Am I allowed to get face piercings? Not baby. I've had this nose piercings for like 2 years. Do I want more? Yes. But I'm not gonna do more for now because what I'm worried about is going on TV shows. I'm probably gonna have to take this out, which I can, no problem, but like it's a pain in the butt to take out piercings. Like, why are fake ones allowed but not real ones? I just don't know. But I want to get more facial piercings, but not for a good long while until I'm like done being like an idol. Like once I retire to just like the producing side, then whatever. But what piercing jewelry stores do you recommend? Baby, I live in Korea. Everything I get is in Korea. I don't know. I don't know. Like, can y'all imagine how annoying it is for me to get x-rays and MRIs? And now I have a belly button piercing too, so. My hips hurt. Ow. Oh my goodness. I missed you, mother. Thank you. I missed you, my child. I missed you, my child. I should probably finish this before I go to bed. Hydrate. I said my hips hurt. Oh my god. Hip. H. Hip. Boy, I have to yawn. 1 moment. That's a sign I should go to bed soon. Okay, it's 2:25. I'm gonna cut the live in 5 minutes. At 2:30, shower and go to sleep. So, yeah. Seven piercing retainer. What's a piercing retainer? Oh, is it like a little silicone thing that you gotta plug the hole with so it doesn't close? Like, are your piercings like new? Is that why you need to? Because mine have been like, when I had my last X-ray MRI, I didn't need to plug them with anything. I just. Wait, you just joined. I'm sorry, baby. One of these days I will, like, what's the word? I will try to get back on an organized live schedule, because I know back when I relied on TikTok for my lives because that was my bigger demographic. I had 1.5 million. I could not believe they took that from me. Anyways, you know, that's where I typically cater to because it's my bigger demographic. But right now, Instagram's my biggest demographic, I think. Anyways, I'll try to get more on a regular schedule with going live. I think I used to typically do my lives at like 11 p.m. I mean, right now, because of work, I can't really help it. So at this point, when I go live, I go live. But after I stop getting busy and have a bit of a resting time before the next project, then, and I will try to announce them in advance. Can I start making daily vlogs? You know, maybe, I keep trying to be vague and it's just not working. Maybe during promotions, I'll do like a little vlog here and there for like TikTok content or something. Also, y'all, I try to keep Reels and TikTok completely separate. I personally don't like overlapping. They changed the username. No, guys, I changed it. Before I handed them my account, I changed it because you can't change the username in 30 days, and I don't think they know that they can change it to whatever at this point, but I changed it, so. And what's really funny, guys, is they only took the platforms with my biggest followings. I technically still have the login for the Twitter, but I'm not going to touch it because I don't want to start stuff, but Anyways, but I'll probably try to do some kind of little vlog content during promotions. Daily, not in the cards, baby, because I, honestly, when I can rest, I rest at this point. I was so used to just, like, resting for so long, and now that I'm active again, it's just, like... But, I'll definitely try to do something and try to get Kiko in on it, too, so... The March to April is complete. Amen, sister. Well, brother, but... Hi, John! Miss you, boo. Miss you, my fellow Nike. Exactly, don't go below their levels. Stay up, girl. Always. Always. Oh, would you look at that? It's basically 2:30. It's 2:29. I need to go to sleep. I need to shower and go to sleep. Oh, no. Anyways, yeah, I do need to take care of myself as, you know, the comeback is 2 days away. So, I will say there is a TikTok challenge for Vital Check. We actually have 2. There's like 2 versions that we're gonna do, and you know, when it comes to doing the challenge with friends, they're also gonna get to choose which one they want to do. But I hope to see you guys doing the challenge, whether you do it on TikTok or if you don't have TikTok, as a reel here on Instagram too. That we will be cross-posting, I'm pretty sure, because it's promotional. But I can't wait for Vital Check to come out. It's very fun. We got the master file today for everything being mixed and everything. I'm so happy with it. Like, it's such a good song. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for sticking around for me yapping and crying and getting emotional and going down memory lane and yeah. As I said earlier, I'll try to do a nails live tomorrow because I need to do my nails and I might as well do it with y'all. So I will announce it in advance, but again, probably gonna be around, I want to say 11 p.m. KST. Don't worry about converting it now. Again, I will post about it probably 30 or 15 minutes in advance. But so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, technically today for me, again, it is 2:30 in the morning. Tomorrow for you, whatever. Yeah. I think that's all I wanted to say. Love you guys. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, again, make sure you're following Kiko too. So, yeah. I mean, we're gonna be posting the same content, I think, for promotional stuff, but also just follow her as a person and, like, as her own artist, because we're both soloists coming together to maximize our joint slay. But, anyways, I gotta go sleep. Love you guys. See you later today.